to our lecturer, Miss NURUL and to our fellow friends. Today our group, we're going to present the white and blue color crimes for our first assignment for a case study. So I will start with my part, which is the definition of white and blue collar crimes. So for the white collar crimes, they are non-violence or profit-driven offense that people conduct in commercial or professional contexts. For instance, tax evasion, money laundering, insider trading, fraud, embezzlement, and bribery. For blue-collar crimes, they are usually committed by people from lower socio-economic backgrounds and frequently include forced and direct physical contact. For example, drug trafficking, assault, robbery, theft, and vandalism.
Hello to my respected lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Shannon and today I'm going to talk about the difference between blue-collar crimes and white-collar crimes. The blue-collar crimes are linked to jobs that involve physical work, like construction and service jobs. They are usually physical, easy to see, and sometimes violent. For example, theft, drug dealing, and vandalism. While white-collar crimes always comes from work, from office jobs, professional jobs. They're usually hidden, non-violent, and not physical. For example, insider trading and money laundering. The main difference is how they are done. The blue-collar crimes involve direct action like breaking and stealing, while white-collar crimes involve cheating system or abusing trust.
Good morning to all my friends and especially our lecturer, which is Ms. NURUL. Today I would like to share my topic about the impact of white and blue collar crimes. The effect of all white collar crimes that we need to understand is the groups are corruption and financial fraud that bring financial loss and damage to reputation, to business and society. So now we move to the impact of blue collar crimes. Why I said like this? The impact is actually it's not formal. It's a legal classification, but it is usually a small scale and aimed at personal or group. Again, the impact of blue collar crimes that often occur in the effect on the community. Besides that, the impact of blue collar crimes that often occur is the effect on the economy. Apart from that, the impact on justice. This is because sometimes the superior, and namely the investigation and investigators, are lazy to investigate further and truly, and the police will only say that this is a normal case, but actually the case is not a normal. Impact of justice is really important to us. And next is on the individual. This impact will result in individuals lacking confidence. This is because there's having a trauma and a feeling insecure. As a woman, we need to be careful in every way we go. The conclusion that I have is the white collar and blue collar crimes are different things. The two different things. Therefore, the authorities must be more responsibility and committed, and that is do not underestimate the problems that occur. Not only that, for individuals who also go out alone must take care of themselves and also be vigilant and not be easily deceived by others.
Assalamualaikum and good night to everyone. My name is SITI NURSURIYA BINTI JAPARDIN and my matrix number is 250701006. Tonight I will tell you about two examples of real case of white collar crime in Malaysia with reference. Number 1 is Malaysian Development Berhad Scandal, or we call 1MDB. Based on my research, in 2020, Nazir Razak, as we know, was convicted for his involvement in 1MDB, that is Malaysia Development Berhad Scandals. He also was given sentences to prison in 2022. This making him be the first former Prime Minister of Malaysia has to be found guilty of corruption. The impact of this case is given triggered widespread outrage and calls accountability, also ultimately leading to investigation, trial and conviction of individual involvement. That is number 1. And number 2 is Sabah water development. As we know, in Sabah they have many problems and issue about water. This given people keep questioning about the problem of this case, but there's no one had given the correct answer. Based on the research, in previous case, there was a largest corruption scandal in Malaysia considered to the Sabah State water corruption scandals. There are 2 suspects who were investigated, including the director of water department and the deputy director. They were suspected that these 2 civil servants amassed a sum of almost RM 115 million due their illicit activity. As the result, they were investigated by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC), and also who subsequently confiscated their cash, luxury car, jewelry, and watches amounting to RM 114.5 million. These 2 was the example of real case of Malaysia that I found, and that's all. Thank you.
I'm going to present about the latest white-collar crimes in scams. So the first one is a soaring investment scam losses in H1 in 2025. In the first half of 2025 alone, Malaysians reported 4,368 investment scam cases, resulting in losses exceeding in about RM 750 million, more than double of the amount lost in the same period in 2024. And the second one is RM 1.2 million lost by the healthcare worker in a Facebook investment trap. A healthcare worker lost over RM 1.2 million after responding to a Facebook ad promising outrageous returns of 500 and 800 on investment.
Next, identify the fraudster profile. Number 1 is confident and charm. Some fraudsters are highly persuasive, using the charm or manipulative tactic to convince others to trust them or to hide their true intention. For example, fraudsters may trick victims into sharing their transaction authorization code (TAC) by claiming their mistake register number as the victims. TAC number is one-time code sent via SMS to authorize online banking transaction. If shared, fraudster can access and drain the victim bank account, so never share your TAC with everyone. Number 2 is sense of entitlement. This is usually done by insider, conspiring such as company employer and forming employer mostly have been working for more than 6 years. For example, many fraudsters feel entitled to what they are talking, believing and deserve it for reasons such as being underpaid, overlooked, or mistreated. They tend to justify their behaviors even when they are harmful or questionable, to maintain a positive self-image and avoid taking responsibility. And number 3 is non-active account. It generally means the account hasn't shown recent activity. For example, like comment, like, login, post for the account. This is for a certain period of time.